Hi everyone, welcome back to Hilltop Journals. I am so thrilled to be part of this year's Christmas collaboration with RachandBella Crafts, and Rachel has once again curated a wonderful lineup of artists featuring both familiar faces that we've had over the last couple of years and also exciting new talents. Your support out there means the world to us, so please do check out all the channels involved in this year's collaboration. I've got a heartfelt thank you for Rachel for doing all the work that she has done for this collaboration. Her dedication to our crafting community is just truly inspiring, and it's what keeps me going. Today I'm partnering with the talented Lydia from Raindrop Leela. I highly recommend viewing her video for her unique perspective on snippet rolls. I'm sure it will be completely different to what I have made. During this collaboration, Rachel's digital kits are available at a 40% discount on her website and her Ko-fi shop. You'll find all the details in the description below for everything you need to know that's collaboration related. We're also hosting a giveaway. Yay! That's another part of this most exciting collaboration. And to enter, you just simply need to watch, like and comment on each of the collaboration videos. This not only supports all participants, but also helps the visibility on YouTube. So let's begin and unwrap the magic of snippet rolls. So these are such versatile crafting tools, and they are hopefully, if I do my job correctly, about to become your new favourite holiday helper. They are so perfect for adding instant texture and interest to your projects. And they also allow you to upcycle those precious scraps that you've been hoarding. I know that I am awful for that. I find a strip of paper and I think, oh, that would be perfect, but I don't want to use it just yet. But making snippet rolls, they are a creation in themselves, and they are such beautiful. They can make such lovely decorations, and they give that vintage layered look to your projects. You can create them as statement pieces in your craft room. They make gorgeous gifts, and they just make completing junk journal pages so much faster and easier, and that's what I hope this video today will demonstrate. I've prepared all the snippet rolls in advance so that this video won't be too long, and that'll allow us to focus and have a bit of a play on what we can use our snippet rolls on. That's my focus for today. But if you're interested in creating your own, please visit my Christmas Craft Off 24 playlist, and I'll have in there, as soon as I possibly can, the videos of me actually making these snippet rolls that I use in this tutorial today. Something I do have to admit is that I hadn't planned most of these ideas in advance. Only these two, which are sort of quick and easy ways to decorate journal covers. I made the majority of the snippets without knowing what I was going to use them for, and I'd encourage you to just get creating with your scraps. Whatever you've got, just start sticking them down on strips of paper, even if you don't know what you want to make, because I can guarantee that once you've got those snippet strips in front of you, even if you just roll them up and put a pretty bow on them and then put them near all your other Christmas gorgeous ornaments, or you start using them in your Christmas journal, I can guarantee you will find a place for them. So as I said, I hadn't planned really on what I was going to make in this video, but I counted around 15 ideas altogether in the tutorial that I'm about to show you. So I do hope you'll find something that you like and want to try in your own Christmas journals. So without further ado, I've spoken enough. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and please do check out Lydia. So the first one, really, really easy. We're going to make a very quick and simple tag. Now this is the great thing about these, especially when you leave the edges all frayed and sort of misshaped really, because they do make great embellishments. So let's just, I'm trying to find my scissors. Here they are. Let's just cut this. Like that. And So we've got that there, and you could quite easily add something in the back there if it was just a little bit too plain for you. So let's try and make that. So you could add that like that. I quite like it as it is, and it's got plenty of material on there for me. So let's just give this a quick distress, put that like that, glue it in place. Oh, should I have the label? Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll just pop it off to the side there like that. And let's just see if I can use a little bit of this. Just to finish it off. So I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of glue on there. How quickly is that? A lovely little tag. And then let's just get, you could put any thread on this, but I'm just going to keep it neutral. Oh no, actually I think I'll use some natural twine. Okay, so you can pop that in a journal, or you can use it as a lovely gift tag. See, it's so easy just to make one up like that. So that's the first idea. So your next idea is a very quick belly band. And literally all I'm going to do is, let's see where I can end this. So I think I can end it there. And I could sew it, but don't think you need to. I probably do need to glue it, but I don't think I need to sew it. I think it's quite pretty as it is there, like that. So I'm just going to pop a bead of glue there, bead of glue there. And that is your very quick and simple belly band. So if you've got a bit of a boring edge to your page, what you could do, depending on what you've got on the back as well, but what you could do is you can put some fabric down here and then add this to the edge. So I'm just going to find some decent fabric. What I can do now is I can finish that off. So let's cut it just a little bit in. And I'll just sew that edge. Okay, so I'm going to put a bead of glue down here, but I know it won't show. Pop that on there. And then I'm going to pop that on there. I could actually, tell you what, let's kill two birds with one stone and create a pocket. Well, you could even do a belly band, but I'll do a pocket. Okay, so now I can pop my tag in there if I wanted to, like that. That would look really pretty like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of bling on here as well, like that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Ooh, do I want to use that one? Maybe I'll use a different one. Hang on. No, that's too big. I need to do some more fussy cutting. Here. That's what I want. I'm just gonna pop some glue there. And pop that on there. So that makes a really nice pocket. And it also keeps the edge really pretty there as well. So let's make a hidden paper clip next, and I've got this piece of card from something I bought in Next yesterday, some gift bags. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to not make too much of a big one, but I'm going to make one that goes on the side this way so that it can go like a tab on the side of the page. So I'm just going to take that off, and probably this is going to be fine because it's covered inside, but you may want to cover it. I'll cover it anyway. So, but if you use coloured card, you should be okay. Let me just cover that up. Doesn't want to stick because it's quite shiny surface, quite a plasticky surface. Okay, so I want to use this one. So you want to make sure that you can't see too much of the inside of the piece of card that you're using. So I think I'll do a little bit of inking here just to stress the edge. Okay, and just going to fold that down and pop my paper clip on like that, and then I'm going to measure I'm going to give myself a little bit of room, and then I can trim it back then. I don't want to cut into that button, so I'm going to come over a little bit there. Just decide which way you want it. I think I can get that 7 to be the right way around whichever way I go. And here we are. So you can use that like a page tab there. And then I've also made one to go over the top as well. My camera switched itself off. I think it was running out of battery. There we go. And it goes over the top like that. So there's another idea. Next up is a good old pocket. So let's just cut this up. And you can see I've got just strips there. I'm going to round the corners. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a scalloped corner. Oops. that, and do a little bit of inking. So pop that like that, and then should we have something in the middle that doesn't stand out enough? Does this stand out? A little bit. What else have we got here? Got a massive piece of bling here. Ooh, yes, that's pretty. Okay, we'll stick that on. So again, I'm just going to use my glue gun. Pop this on. Very quick and simple pocket. So I've got this tiny little piece here, so I'm going to make a page tab, and again I'm going to get my glue gun, and I'm just going to put some glue on the side there, pop that on, and then with that little button that fell off earlier, I'm going to use that as an embellishment. Pop that on there. Then on the back, I'm going to add this piece of paper to cover that, which isn't very pretty. Let's put a little piece of fabric there, and then I've got this little ticket stub. I can just make a pretty little cluster there, and maybe I can put that on that side. Pop that like that. You could leave this so that it was a tuck spot, but I'm just going to glue it in place. There we go. And that's a simple little page tab with leftovers. Next up is a journaling card. So I've just got a piece of digital kit. So I think this is last year's RachandBella Crafts Christmas collection. So I'm just going to round the pages, and I've just backed this with a page. So what I'm thinking of doing now is actually having something so that you can see that this is a deep pocket. So it'd have to be quite a big journaling card there. But what I can do is I can make this so that it sticks out. What I'm going to do is pop some glue on there. See how far it needs to come out, and I think I can just about snip it off before those there. So it's just sticking out there. There we go. So it's like a large page or a journaling card tab. So I'm going to round it. And again, to put inking. Okay, that's securely in place there. Pop that in there. And so that's a journaling card pocket tab. Okay, you can use these strips to make buttons. Okay, so I've got that one. And then let's just use another piece of card. Now, depending what you're going to use your button for, or I'm just going to use it as a little page embellishment here. So I'm quite happy just to put a little hole in the middle. Where's my pokey tool? And then I'm going to make a little cluster. So I've got that, and I've got some of that. A little bit of material here. And I'm going to grab a brad. So I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to leave it nice and loose, and then on the other side where I've poked it through, I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape down. And you could leave that, be no problem, but you could even leave it like that, or you could just do another embellishment on there. I'm going to just cover that so it doesn't catch anything. And then I am going to do a corner. Am I going to do a corner? Yeah, I'm going to do a corner tuck spot. So I don't need a big one. And I'm going to round that side and that side. That's going to go like that. So I need to put glue there and there. And that. So that fits nicely on the page there. And then let's use just pop a little tag in there for now to remind us. So for my next writing journal, I'm going to be using one of these pre-made traveller insert books. So I'm just going to take out the staples because I want to put different papers in there and mix and match them with Rachel's kits. So I'm not envisaging that there's going to be more papers in there. I'll just thin these out and create several signatures. But that's another little project. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make, using this, I'm going to make a closure that acts as a focal point. Cut that about there. If I leave this like a belly band, then I can put things in here as well. And that's going to leave plenty of room to grow. Right, so I need to glue this down a little bit better. Ink this up. And I'm going to stitch down there. So to finish it off, all I've done is I've added an eyelet there and there, added some twine, and then this. You could either secure this on, which I probably will do once I've sewn my signature in, but at the moment, because I need to work on my signature pages before I sew them in, I want to leave it loose. But there we are, and then that will just tie there like that. And you've got a really pretty closure, and then you could always add some tags and things and pop them in there. You could even make a pocket just to catch them if it's a little bit loose. So that's another idea. So for another idea for a journal topper, and again I've got a loose cover here from Traveller's Insert notebook, and I'll be using this again as a cover, a single journal cover. Can make a vertical belly band, so I'm just going to cut that there. And then I'm going to glue it in place. I could actually sew it, I suppose. Shall I sew? Yes, it would be more secure. Let me sew it. So I've just stitched around the front of the journal cover there, and then I am going to mount this lovely piece, fussy cut there. I just glue it in the middle and pop it on. And then I do need to find a nice journaling card, but just to give you an idea, so I got a piece of that belly band there, so I could make that into some form of journaling card. Let's have a look at what I can do here. I need to straighten it up a bit ideally. So I found this chocolate wrapper, and yes, I know I do eat a lot of chocolate, but I thought that would work quite well on there as a topper. So I'm going to square it up as best as I can on this side. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this. That can go on there like that. Or it could go like that. And I do like that like that, even though it's that way. Doesn't matter. Let's have a look to see, could I put some pretty lace on there? And I'm going to stitch some of that on. So I'm going to add some lace here. So I'm going to glue this in place first, and then I'm going to add the lace just in case I don't get it right. There we go. And that can pop in there. Like that. That's an almost an instant topper for a journal cover. And on the inside, I can then finish this off with some pretty pockets. So let's just cut that just slightly there. And I've got this little star left here, look. So I just need something behind it, so will that work? Yep, that will work. Oh, I wonder if I can... No, it covers up too much. What I'll do is I'll just add a little bit of glue and try to ruffle it up. Just put it the right way up. And that's going to be too bulky. Let's just cut it down a bit. There we go. Just pop that in place on there. And then of course this could be a belly band as well. All interchangeable. Place for tags, and here, so I think here I will do I think I'll do a side pocket. Nah, I prefer these pockets, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to do one of those pockets. They're always more practical. That's a nice place for pockets there. And I think that's it, everyone. I think that's quite a few ideas for you to think about. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll just gather everything together so we can just have a recap. So to recap today, we have used quite a few snippet strips, which could have been turned into rolls, but I decided to use them straight away. And we've used them in our Christmas journals. So in this journal, I have created this belly band here. and this hidden paper clip here, which then pops over to the other side there. And then we've got a long pocket and a page strip there from one of the snippet rolls. We've got another hidden paper clip there that turns into a tab, a page tab, and that's going there like that. Then we made this very blingy pocket here, so I'll just grab a tag so you can put one in so you can see. So that goes there like that. We made a tag and just used a snippet strip to embellish it, so that's there. Then from a little piece left from one of the snippets, we've made another page tab and just made a very simple cluster on the other side. In here we've got a hidden journaling card, and we used one of the snippets there to create a little pull out. So that just tucks neatly in there like that. And I don't think I did anything else in here, did I? Oh yes, I did. So I've got a tuck spot there, and you can put a nice Christmassy tag in there. And here I created a little cluster and created a small little faux button from one of the snippets. And I think that is that from this journal. And what we also did, let me just close that up there, it flips and flaps everywhere. We also created this cover, and it's just plain cardstock, and then I've created a tall belly band, and we also created this journaling card from a piece of chocolate wrapping, and that was a leftover strip as well, and that tucks neatly in there. And in here then we created a very simple pocket, and I think that's all we did there. And in this one we created a closure, which is not secure at the moment because I'm going to be creating something in this journal. And then in the back here we created another short pocket with a nice star there. And I've still got tons and tons left to play with to carry on embellishing my journals. So I loved adding all the gold and the bling to these, they're great. And there's all the strips, so I've got plenty more to play with. And please do go and visit my crafting partner. So we are on day 14 and it's Raindrop Leela, and we've got the festive snippet rolls, so please do go and see what she's doing with her prompt. And then we've got RachandBella Crafts and Rachel's mum with Bella's Crafty Studio for the Friday freebie challenge. And we've got tons more then going up into the lead up to Christmas. So please do keep following along and share your makes as much as you can. And I really do hope you enjoy this wonderful Christmas craft off for 2024 with all the beautiful people who are willing to share their ideas and create some fun this Christmas. I do hope you've enjoyed this short video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and pop over to see Lydia and see what she's doing on her channel for today's prompt. Thanks ever so much for watching.